Good day. My name is Paul Kardynal. I'm president of the Battlefords Ukrainian Canadian Cultural Council. I'd like to welcome all viewers and especially all participants in this tribute to Taras Shevchenko. Shevchenko began writing poetry while still being a serf, and in 1840 his first collection of poetry, Kobzar, was published. According to Ivan Franko, a renowned Ukrainian poet in the generation after Shevchenko, Kobzar was a new world of poetry. It burst forth like a spring of clear, cold water and sparkled with a clarity, breadth, and elegance of artistic expression not previously known in Ukrainian writing. In 1841, the epic poem Haidamaki was released. Shevchenko was awarded his third silver medal for the Gypsy Fortune Teller. Shevchenko also wrote plays. In 1842, he released a part of the tragedy Mikita Haidai, and in 1843 he completed the drama Nazar Stodolia. While residing in St. Petersburg, Shevchenko made 3 trips to Ukraine. The difficult conditions in Ukraine had made a profound impact on the poet-painter. Shevchenko visited his siblings still in serfdom and other relatives. He met with prominent Ukrainian writers and intellectuals and was befriended by the princely Repnin family, especially Varvara. Distressed by the condition of Ukrainian regions in the Russian Empire, Shevchenko decided to capture some of his homeland's historical ruins and cultural monuments in an album of etchings, which he called Picturesque Ukraine. Only 6 first etchings were printed because of the lack of means to continue. On March 22, 1845, at the age of 31, the Council of the Academy of Arts granted Shevchenko the title of a non-classical artist. He again traveled to Ukraine, where he met with a clandestine society, also known as Ukrainian Slavic Society. Upon the society's suppression by the authorities, Shevchenko wrote a poem, Dream, that was confiscated from the society's members and became one of the major issues of the scandal. Shevchenko was arrested together with the members of the society on April 5th, 1847. Tsar Nicholas read Shevchenko's poem, Dream. Vissarion Belinsky wrote in his memoirs that Nicholas First, knowing Ukrainian very well, laughed and chuckled whilst reading the section about himself, but his mood quickly turned to bitter hatred when he read about his wife. In the official report, Shevchenko was accused in using a Little Russian language, archaic Russian name for Ukrainian language, of outrageous content instead of being grateful to be redeemed out of serfdom. The report went on to say that Shevchenko was expressing a cry over alleged enslavement and disaster of Ukraine, glorified the Hetman administration, Cossack Hetmantane, and Cossack liberties, and with incredible audacity poured slander and bile on persons of imperial house. While under investigation, Shevchenko was imprisoned in St. Petersburg. After being convicted, he was exiled as a private to a Russian military garrison near the Ural Mountains. Tsar Nicholas I personally confirmed his sentence, added to it, under the strictest surveillance, without the right to write or paint. He was then sent to one of the worst penal settlements, where he spent 7 terrible years. Shevchenko finally returned from exile after receiving amnesty from a new emperor, though he was not permitted to return to St. Petersburg. In May 1859, Shevchenko got permission to return to Ukraine. He intended to buy a plot of land, and 2 months later he was again arrested on a charge of blasphemy and then released and ordered to return to St. Petersburg.
Світе тихий, краю милий, моя Україно, за що тебе сплюндровано? За що, мамо, гинеш? Чи ти рано в досхід сонця Богу не молилась? Чи ти діточок непевних звичаїв не вчила? Молилася, турбувалась, день і ніч не спала, малих діток доглядала, звичаю навчала. Виростали мої квіти, мої добрі діти, панувала і я колись у широкім світі, панувала. Ой, Богдане, нерозумний сину, подивись тепер на матір, на свою вкраїну, що колишучи співала про свою недолю, що співаючи ридала, виглядала волю. Ой, Богдане, Богданочку, якби була знала, у колисті б задушила, під серцем приспала. Степи мої забродані, жидові німоті, сини мої на чужині, на чужій роботі. Дніпро, брат мій, висихає, мене покидає, а могили мої рідні москаль розриває. Нехай риє, розкопує, не своє шукає, а тим часом перевертні нехай підростають та поможуть москалеві господарювати та з матері полатану сорочку знімати. Помагайте, недолюдки, матір катувати. Начетверо розкопана, розрита могила. Чого вони там шукали? Що там схоронили старі батьки? Ех, якби то знайшли те, що там схоронили. Не плакали б діти, мати не журилась.
Учітеся, брати мої, думайте, читайте і чужому навчайтесь, бо то не забуває, бо мати забуває, бо то Бог карає. Того Бог карає, чужі люди цураються, зяти не пускають свої діти, як чужаї.
І немає злому на всій землі безконечній, веселого дому. Обніміте ж, брате мої, найменшого брата.
Нехай мати усміхнеться, заплакана мати. Благословить дітей своїх твердими руками. І обмитих поцілуйте больними устами. І забудеться срамотня, давняя ходена, і оживе добра слава.
Слава Україна! І світ ясень не вечірніє, новин засіяє, обніміться ж, брати мої, молю вас, благаю.
A reflection. Words by Serhij Shevchenko. Music by Marion Mutala. The river